This is wonderful. Everything is going our way.
What did you do to my drink? You what?
Alright, what's good, y'all? She in her mood a little bit. Welcome to Talking It Out, man. Yes, sir.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Talking It Out. I keep forgetting the number, so we're gonna go with 7. I believe it's 7. So, welcome to another episode. I'm your host, TD, Martin Lopes, whatever you want to call me. And today I got 2 guests. Introduce yourself. You got name, age, where you're from, university.
Okay. My name is Rodney Wilson from Kentucky, Rhode Island. I'm 19 years old. Y'all seen me before, so yeah.
Go ahead.
Justin DaCosta, 20 years old, CCRI, but headed to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, so that's what's up right there.
Okay. Y'all see a different. Oh, I forgot I got this to basketball.
WCU,
Yeah.
they cheated, they
Hold
looked it up.
Oh no, my foot. Y'all looking at a little bit different of a view today. I know that. The last time we was in a park, all the other ones they're in a real studio. Today we are. I'm a little disappointed by Brown. I know this isn't the main part of Brown, right? Is this the main part?
I have no clue. I think this is more the Thayer Street side.
Okay, we're at Brown University, the illustrious Brown University. Recorded outside, eating some Chipotle, a little bit of mukbang style. You feel me? But it's still the podcast, still talking about nonetheless. And it's gonna be the same vibes. Of course, I doubt this podcast will be as long as y'all are used to, but that's what we're here for. We're just here for good vibes, good questions.
Yeah, show a little bit.
Yeah, show a little bit. We'll see how long it takes, but y'all gonna listen, we gonna talk. Hopefully y'all answer y'all questions in y'all beds, your chairs, wherever you're sitting at. Answer questions for yourself as well. But I'm gonna pop the first question I'm gonna pop it for Jude this time because we already have a little bit of background information on Rodney, so we're gonna be getting a little bit more talking than him. You said you're at where right now?
Was at CCRI, now planning to leave to Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Okay, so CCRI is our community college, local community college, and it's a route that a solid amount of people take out of high school, especially in Kentucky, just all over Rhode Island. I'm pretty sure a lot of people take that route. So you did end up finishing. You get 2 free years out here, which honestly, is more rare for somebody to finish those 2 years than for somebody not to finish those 2 years. So he was somebody who finished his 2 years, and now he's on to another university. So first question I'll say was, what was it like out of high school? Was CC your first choice? If not, did you have other options? What was it like out of high school? Going to choosing college?
So, the whole college story for me was always interesting because, when you're in senior year, you always just kind of go through, the motions, the excitement of, wanting to leave. And you get that thing. A lot of people, they'll be content. They're like, hey, you know what? URI's a good spot. Brick's a good spot. Let me just stay home. I want this. I want that. Me, I was always shooting bright. I wanted to shoot further. And I was like, man, I'm getting out of here. Just peace. Ended up visiting a college in Brooklyn, St. Francis College. Ended up committing there and everything. Things took a turn. Didn't really end up working out financially. So due to last second stuff, ended up having to kind of settle on CCRI. And I was crushed because of it. Because it's you're so anticipated, looking forward to, and it's not anything it's almost people kind of search for that status. A lot of people want to go to this university because it's I'm here and it's prestigious and it had my name. It wasn't I just wanted to get to a school that could further my career in media. I wanted to get to New York City for a reason. That's the mecca of media, the places that I could get the best internships from. The college I was going to was a very small college in Brooklyn, probably maybe about the size of this building. Literally just in the heart of Brooklyn. That's all. Not that tall. Picture Brooklyn. It was literally maybe these 2 buildings combined, and it's crazy.
That's it.
And it was
that's not big. Y'all can't see the building, but it's not big. It's not that big.
15-minute walk to the dorms, and the dorms, man, beautiful. You get the skyline of Manhattan, literally right outside your dorm. You got the Brooklyn Bridge on your right. It looked like a dream. It was it was too good to be true. And then ended up happening now. Things didn't go as planned, and then literally in August, like, so picture like now this time of year, I'm like, all right, Brooklyn. All right, so June, it's all right, Brooklyn. July, oh, I'm going to Brooklyn. And then August hits, then they start sending the bills, and they start doing this. It's like, oh, I'm not going to Brooklyn. At this point, it's already too late to commit to anything else except for community college. So I've kind of put myself in a hole. However, I feel like, especially like the younger ones, like they don't know about those things like with loans and stuff like that. Like, if you don't come from money, then it's going to be hard for you to get these loans.
It's definitely a lot of technicalities, but you can't just pay for it. You know, if you got parents that you're fortunate enough to be able to just pay for it, there's really no complications. You pull out a check, you pay for the college. But you know, if you're not fortunate enough to do that, you have to apply for loans, scholarships. Hopefully, you get some scholarships. Hopefully, the package that you get from the government is good. The package that you get from the school is good. It's like a lot more things that at 17 years old, it's tough to be aware of all of that. That's why, you know, there are college advisors and stuff like that for some schools, but it's tough to be aware of all that stuff at 17 years old. So unfortunately, it has such things that seem so small have such a big impact on your future.
And it's like, damn, because like for me it was like, so I can't go to the school I don't want to go. I want to go to because my parents don't have good credit. So it's pretty much because of parents, and obviously it's not no shade on them. No, it's, that's the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of how it is. Like, once I figured out I was going to CC, I was crushed. I was like, damn.
How was it like? A little, because you know, maybe there's somebody out there who's not going to just in general the college that they want to go to. How was it mentally up until like? Did you ever reach a point that you finally really accepted it, and like when was that? How was it mentally? From the time that you realized, like, yeah, I have to go to CC, to when you kind of felt good about it, whatever.
So, I was like, all right, let me transfer. Like, I was always trying to, like, all right, let me get transferred as fast as I can. Then I figured out I was going to put myself in the same position, no matter what school I chose. Whether that be an RI school, New York school. Like, no matter where, I was going to have to try to get a loan. And I can't use my parents' credit, so at this point, I have to bank myself, grow my own credit up. And then I was just like, damn. So, the point where it was really just like, all right, I'm a CCRI student. Let's accept it and let's roll with it. It was definitely probably, I want to say earlier this school year, like probably in August of like 2022, where it was just like I already did 1 year, and it was like I'm looking around, I'm looking at everybody else like that's already in their situations, and I'm looking at my situation. I'm like, yo, like this would be a good movie one day. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm looking at it, because it's just like this is not where I want to be, but that's where you get tested the most. You know what I mean? The places that you have to strive better. You gotta get a little bit hungry, and that's the thing about CCRI. I'm walking around, these people, a lot of these people at this school, they don't know what they want to do. Like nobody really talks to anybody. Like we're just walking by each other, and it's so crazy because imagine how tough my story is. Imagine, like I don't even know what else is going on for everybody else. Why they're here? Why they're in this position? And I feel like it's one of those places where like if you're looking for community, if you're looking for
killed this yo, what? I just looked over real quick because I looked out at mine.
You were talking, so let me just.
Bro, oh my god.
But
it's a John Lesson, bro.
You good. If you're looking for a college aspect, that ain't the place to be.
Okay.
If you're looking to have fun, that is not the place to be. Okay. Now there's always that thing. Oh, you can have fun wherever you go. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know where I have. That's not true. It's not true. You could make the best of it. You could definitely make the best of it.
Right.
But maybe the idea of fun, you know, usually the college idea of fun is parties and things like that. You're not gonna find that at every university. It's just the truth. Especially smaller ones, you're just not gonna find. Which also does lead me into my next question for you. Was there anything over these past even 2 years that surprised you about CC? That you were like shocked about, whether it's in a good way, a bad way?
I would say there were two things. It's like they support to a degree. Like they like to keep their students in state. They have these programs that you can kind of go right to URI, right to RIT. And when I'm talking to the guidance counselors, like it was good conversations. However, it's like I feel like I was a little disappointed in the school a little bit, only because I'm talking about aspirations going further, and they're just kind of like they're thinking about like C-level shit. I'm talking about different. You know what I mean? It was disappointing for a supportive thing, because I was like, man, I know where I'm going. And I'm just looking like I went to a basketball game. No shade on the announcer, but I'm looking at him like, bro, I can do your job 10 times better.
Yeah.
I do this at a high school level. You know what I mean? So I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, this ain't. I knew it was time to move on. You know, like basically to answer the question, and also it would be, I think they should do a better job supporting freshman grade at high school because there are people. I had classes with 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds. Like it's a community college. You know, you can go and live in whatever, but they need to do a better job supporting those freshmen that go right there. Because to say it how it is, a lot of the freshmen that end up there are people that didn't really know what to do. So like, I'm just going to school. Yeah. And that was an okay situation for them. There are people that like me try to go to a different school. Like, deadline passed. Now you got to go to this. So they need to be there for like both. And obviously, like it's a transition. You go from high school where they support you a lot, they're on you, and then you go to college, and then it's just like it's on you. You know what I mean?
It is, for sure. Yeah, that's a fact. College, it is. There are, especially depending on universities that you go to. Like me, I do go to a highly more funded school, so it's like there's a lot of resources that I personally don't take advantage of. One, the main one is office hours. Like I feel like most colleges have office hours. Yeah, we have office hours. Yo, when I tell you I went to office hours like 3 times in my whole college, first year of college, and I've actually gotten help probably once of my own choice. It wasn't the TA's fault. It's like I just don't feel. I'm someone who I feel more comfortable asking a friend for help than I do a TA, and it hasn't failed me. I'm not saying that I wish I did use office hours more, but there definitely are resources at some schools. So and use those to your advantage. You're paying to like. We went to public school. We was going for free. There was a lot of people who didn't give a shit. Hey, they were going for free. I can't. But you're paying thousands of dollars. So you better give a shit. Yeah, you better get on your shit. You're paying thousands of dollars. Sorry if y'all hear like cars and shit. We're outside. That comes with it. And y'all might have noticed I don't have a shoe. It's holding up the phone.
Bro. Yeah.
But I use about 6 times.
I don't know.
Okay.
He left the mukbang part.
You know, got nothing. I have a lot more questions for Drew, for sure, especially since he came from a different path that I haven't had many guests come from yet. But Rodney did as well. He also is on a very much different path, which y'all have heard a little bit of his story already.
Yeah, you did.
But I do have a different question for you. Is there anything that you regret from this journey so far?
Honestly, I made a lot of stupid decisions. A lot of them. But honestly, I don't regret anything I did because although a lot of situations may have not like preserved me, I still was able to like learn from the situations. So without me being in them, I wouldn't be the man I am today. And I wouldn't have grown as much as I've grown.
Okay.
It really wasn't because of those bad situations.
Okay. So is there anything you, of course we don't like to have regrets, but is there anything you wish you did more or less of? Not necessarily in a regretful way, but like, I feel like if I did this differently, it would have benefited me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, everything comes to mind off rip. In the college aspect, I would say be more involved. That's one thing I wasn't. My first semester, second semester, I was, and I was a lot better. Like, school was a lot better because of that. If we're talking about, like, damn. Nah.
Okay. Was Rick your first choice?
I mean, kind of.
Or like, what was, because I kind of talked about his,
I wanted to go to BU for a minute.
oh yeah, I remember that. What was your mentality with colleges and during the senior year? What was your mentality with colleges?
Bro, I just wanted to go because, like, I had no clue on what I wanted to do. So all I seen, I looked up the most prestigious schools in the cities I wanted to be in. I would like to be in, and I applied to those. However, like, I didn't really have a goal. I didn't really know how college was gonna be. My only like glimpse at college was grown-ups. I'm so serious.
That's a fact, yo.
I thought college was gonna be like grown-ups. I thought I was gonna be living like Yara.
He says that shit all the time,
I swear,
bro.
I thought I was gonna be living like Yara Shahidi, bro. No, it wasn't like that. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just applying to apply because that's what we were told to do. So I was alright, go to college. So I didn't go. I really wanted to go to BU. Reason why? I have no clue. Like, it was in Boston.
Yeah,
that's about it. And he was going, I'm like, yeah, I want to go too, nigga. That's it. But yeah, the reason I chose Rick was because of the cheapest option. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back here or here or here. So let me go to Rick. So that's the reason why.
Okay. Did you get into URI?
Yeah, I got into URI, but Rick was the cheapest.
It was cheaper.
Yeah,
Okay.
cheapest. So I'm like, I'm going to the cheapest school.
Okay.
Hands down, I don't care.
Oh yeah, that's valid. You asked you the same question a little bit after, but you plan on staying in Rhode Island?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I want to dip.
Where do you want to go? And by what age? If you, that's obviously you're only 19.
Bro,
but
I can go tomorrow. Nah, look. I don't know where I want to go. I've been to some dope cities. I've been to, shout out DC. DC's fire. Atlanta is amazing. I would love to go to Atlanta again. I've been to Houston for a little bit. I was in middle school out, but Houston it looked like a vibe when I see it.
I heard Houston's a vibe.
New York, hell no.
I was talking about Dallas.
It's the hell no, damn. What you
Hell
like New York?
I mean,
What's
if I got the opportunity to go there, I'm there. But it's dumb expensive.
Oh, I'm ahead.
It's tight, dirty, overpopulated. So
He said tight, dirty. Damn, I just caught that.
What the Ice Spice said? People from the Bronx.
So I know that's
That's
just dirty.
Bronx.
Yo, shout out to my
Nah,
Bronx
y'all
heads.
ain't never been to
Y'all know
Brooklyn.
who you are.
Nah, but I just don't want to be somewhere OG cold. But if it's there for my opportunity, I'll go to New York to chase my opportunity, chase my dreams and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
for
maybe
sure.
LA.
New
I'm
York's
down to go
smooth.
anywhere, though. I just want to get out
UK.
Rhode Island. Anywhere that's popping, I want to be.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, that's valid.
Especially with my goals and aspirations, I gotta be somewhere where it's kind of popping.
Yeah.
I agree.
If y'all don't know what he says, goals are go watch the other podcast.
Yeah, go
It's gonna
watch
be
it.
out.
I ain't gonna say
Go
it.
out. The reason I'm not asking him some of the same questions that I'm asking Drew is because there's a podcast with them. So go watch that shit.
Yeah.
I got shit.
Got shit.
Oh.
Yeah, wonderful.
Bro, wait, you finished your rice?
Nah.
So you got a dip? You can
Tight
chips.
beat.
Feel me? Yo, you got
Call
a
me
dip.
sleeping. Call me
Yo,
sleeping.
have the spoon. You
Let
can
him
chips,
cook. Let
yo.
him cook. Okay, now Drew, now we've kind of passed the college, getting into college stage. Now let's get into who you are right now. What are you doing right now?
So right now, currently continuing my work over at Talkin High School, where we all from.
Yeah.
With what? What do you do?
Social media coordination, as well as public address announcement for all sporting events, and just kind of helping out with around the school with everything.
Okay.
Running an after-school club, also running a couple side jobs, whether that be building a pool or something, or I have a weekend job at Friendly's, but mainly career path-wise, definitely in the media, and that's what I'm doing right now. Still at Tolman in my second year after high school. So.
And you're going to what school again? Explain that.
Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Essentially, it's like a trade school. So think New England Tech. Like 12.
Medicines.
But
Becky?
what's that?
That shit banging.
Nah, that's what's up. Think New England Tech. It's like a trade school for broadcasting.
Okay.
So what I want to do is broadcasting, media, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
This is a school that gets me in 8 weeks, 8 to 16 weeks, out $14,000 with an 8 to 16 week program, and then right into a career job right after. So instead of doing 2 more years of college, just do that and get in the career right
You
before.
get into that bag quick.
Quicker than I would. I'd be getting to the bag at 22, 23 rather than 25. You know?
Word. Yeah.
That's for sure. So you're gonna do 2 more years at the Brock. How long will the broadcasting do?
So whenever I decide to go, it'll be 8 to 16 weeks. So
Oh, okay.
I'll do the 16-week program just because I don't want to take 4 rides to Connecticut. So the 8-week program is 4 rides to Connecticut a week. 16 week is 2 rides to Connecticut.
Oh, that's calm.
So and I don't got no time to rush, but I got all the time in the world.
Yo,
So
imagine Brody getting sub.
that'd be sick.
You got me. Nah, you don't got me.
Bro, you could scrabble.
He's scrap.
That'd be
Nah, he's
funny.
calm. He's calm.
Yeah,
16 weeks, so that's what, 3 months? So if I was to start because I can either start August, September, October, November, or next March. So even if I started next March, I'd be out next June. So then I can. The goal is to probably do it next March, just so I can end around this time next year, and then do summer internships next summer. That's the goal. And then by the time that next fall comes up, never know. Right now I'm applying to a PC job. I'll be the next MC at the men's Friars game, so hopefully I can do that. I gotta send in an audition. That's what I was talking to Voice about earlier, but hopefully if that can get that takes it from a whole other level.
That'd be
From Tolman to
crazy.
PC,
That'd be crazy. PC is Providence College, one of the top ball teams in the country. That ass.
yeah,
So
they tough.
if
That
he
would be-
was able to do media for them, that would be crazy.
good opportunity. So I'm and at that
Oh
point,
yeah, media
I wouldn't even push
coordinator, right?
uh,
Media coordinator.
coordination. For this job is public addressing. So
Honestly, when you said MC, I'm like, bro, what do you think about me rapping?
nah, so like the public MC. So like, you know, the guy goes, the hype some up. So the stuff I do at Tolman already, right now. Just literally doing it at the end. At the doing something. Like,
That'd be
crazy. Like, and I already know I have the ambition for it. I know the personality and the voice for it.
For sure.
So it's just like,
you do gotta announce your voice. Like,
give me the opportunity to rock a whole Big East, like a sold out Big East men's game.
That'd be lit. That'd be crazy, bro.
That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Hold up. Give him a little introduction right now. You're introducing Rodney Wilson, senior, Tolman High School basketball game. He's number 4.
Wait, the hoop game. So he'll forward? You forward?
Nah,
Number 4, he's a guard. He's a 2 guard. He's a 2 guard.
He's 2 guard? I bet. Alright. At guard! Number 4, senior, from Jake's Middle School, Rodney Wilson!
That shit was active.
See, my boy, he's like that.
He's like that. He used to announce our games our senior year.
Yeah.
Was it only... How long have you been...
I did your sophomore year because I started my junior year, which was your sophomore year.
Yeah.
So I did your sophomore year up until your senior year.
Yeah, so he did 3 years of high school for me, and that shit, he always got us right. He always introduced us right.
He's like that.
And
So
it was
about,
active. So
I could do that on the next level, man. I
can see you 100%. Hell yeah, bro.
Do you
What did Young Thug say?
I don't know. He said, "What did Young Thug say?"
I had to play. I just need the platform. So like,
Okay, I know that. I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
yeah.
I just needed a platform.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that.
You
You plan my phone. You plan on staying after this route?
I'm gonna take this shit wherever it goes. I'm gonna take it wherever it goes, wherever it takes me. The goal is to get back to New York City one day.
So you're really what's the word? Adamant. I hope I'm using that word correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. I will look stupid.
So after I couldn't go to school there, I was like, it's almost weird. Also Michael Jordan shit. I almost took it personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really just like, all right. Next time I come back to Brooklyn, I want to be working, getting money. And I'm talking big money too. I'm not talking about I'm paying to go to college. You know what I mean? I want them to be paying me for being there. Yeah. That'll be like a whole full circle moment for me. If I could like live in Brooklyn one day and like do the Nets games or something like that. Like that'd be
crazy.
And I grew up watching the Yankees, so I do any sport. You know what I mean? Like Yankees come calling my way, I'll be blessed. But anywhere, you know, LA.
Let me get a chip.
Big markets.
Let me get a chip. Let me get a chip is crazy. But okay, y'all already know where. Y'all already know where I want to go. I said it plenty of. I don't know if I said it plenty of times. I said it plenty of times with my friends, but I don't know if I said it plenty of times to y'all. Miami, Island boy. I want to go to Miami. I was supposed to put the possibility of going there for college. It ended up happening. Don't regret it at all. So now I'm going. So I mean, another one. Now I'm gonna go hopefully after college. All right, now we go get into the other questions. Of course, we always start off with the real, get to know our guests. Now we're gonna get into the other section. We'll start off with Rodside over here because he hasn't gotten this many. Would you go through your partner's phone?
If I got it with your phone, break it up.
Like, yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Why am I that insecure? I'm not an insecure nigga. So the fact if I'm going on your phone, that means I'm like my mind's messed up. So if I'm at that level, you gotta break up. Hell yeah.
He said it's cause I'm the same thing. Like I was thinking about, I was like, bro, like nah. If I gotta go through your phone, that means I don't trust you. And why am I in a relationship with somebody that like I don't? The only way I'm going through your phone is if like I know I'm gonna catch you. Like I know I'm gonna catch you red-handed, just so like I could really fry your shit. Like, I know I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and we're done. Like if I go through your phone, if I ask for your phone, just know we're already broken up. I just want to prove it. I just want to like get my proof. Yeah, I just want to get my proof.
What if you go through the phone? I John is playing.
Bro, I would never do that.
Now you look like a dweeb.
I would never do that because
nah, you gotta go through it knowing that there gotta be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would only go.
Like I know I'm going through it with 100%.
Because I was like, me personally, like if my girl ever like seriously asked me for my phone and she really thought she was gonna find something, she found nothing, I might have to break up with her. Like it's clipped, bro. Cause like that's crazy. Why are you like? I think trust is one of the biggest things. Why are you with me if you don't trust me? That's why. So again, only way I'm doing that again. Oh, go ahead.
Communication is also key. So if you have any worries, you can always just talk to me about it. Have a conversation, like a little podcast.
Exactly. We have a little conversation.
Yeah, a little red table talk.
Exactly.
Jada.
Nah, no red table talk.
Red table talk.
Oh, I know what that is. I didn't know what
A
you
little
were talking
Jada
about.
Smith, no.
entanglement type.
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Little entanglement.
Yeah.
That's good.
What about you? You going through your partner? Go first.
I have the same views as you guys. I don't care about the phone. Like, so it's like I hate when heads be on that shit. It's like, let me see your phone. I am not on the energy. Like, I trust. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that has to be established in a relationship. Like, trust. Like, why would I even if my girl was like, oh, can I go through your phone? I'm like, it's like, oh, okay, so now you don't trust me.
I'd be like,
I
I'm still gonna be tight.
where people be coming from though.
And
Like,
maybe-
why need to go to people's phone because even I, bro, like, damn, haven't texted me back in 5 hours.
Right.
What position I got you in, bro?
Like,
Like,
hey,
that's
nah,
crazy.
that shit.
you wanna know?
Hours, bro.
Nah, like, I'll keep it like this.
I'm just
Like,
letting you know, like, my stomach because it's yo.
I'm
I thought you on some other stuff. Hey, I'm a cool nigga, you feel me? I'm not really on that time.
Yeah.
Then like when my daughter's going somewhere else, like, yo, she's doing this. Nah, nigga, my girl.
nah, that's a fact. Like, I'm not like jealous.
Yeah.
I, like, especially like first of all, I never showed a jealousy. But in general, I'm not like too jealous of a person. But I do get jealous. But
I
like,
feel like everybody does.
yeah, everybody.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, everybody gets jealous.
Yeah.
Me, if I'm going through your phone, it's more so like, it would never be like serious because like I trust that you're not doing. It would never be that I'm accusing you of something. It'd be more so like I just want to see like how many DMs you're getting, who's sliding up on your shit, who's this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. But even that, honestly, I don't care.
If you have attractive women, niggas are sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
Whether she's taking or not. And
that don't bother me.
Yeah, that don't bother me.
It's as long as you ain't
Yeah.
texting back type
Yeah.
shit. Because why do, like, you know.
What if she takes back? A nigga says
I'm sick.
you're beautiful, something like that. She says, oh,
Thank you's so fine.
Oh,
Thank you's
thank
okay.
you's fine?
Thank you's okay.
I'm not tripping at
Thank you's okay.
I'd rather.
Thank you's okay. No, we're not gonna let that slide. Thank you is
Thank you
okay.
smooth. I'll be like, oh,
Not in person,
But
like
what
a
if-
text.
I'm here. But what if she said, would you rather have it have been, oh, thank you, like you as well.
No, I'd rather.
hell.
The thing is, that's the problem. We're not trying to. Right there, he just tried to make an excuse for how it could be worse.
Yeah.
It's already bad.
Hell.
I don't want the bad.
I agree.
I feel like you should be able to take a compliment and like just say thank you. It shouldn't get
Hey,
anything
actually, no.
further than that.
Actually, okay.
Anything
Thank you,
further
because
than
I'm
that
thinking
is
in my situation too. If somebody said, "Oh, you're this, that, and the third," like through like something calm through a text,
And honestly,
I might just get it. But it depends on. I don't know. I might say thank you. I can respect the thank you.
Yeah.
I can respect.
Like if you
just
go
saying
through Shorty's phone and you see a DM type shit, oh, you look great, beautiful, and she's just like, thank you.
Nah, that's still. No, that's still. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it in my shoes. I'm like, okay, a girl said you're handsome, you're fine, whatever.
he's definitely gonna follow up
You're
with
cute.
something next.
She says you're cute, right? I know what's coming. Like, you're not stupid.
Yeah.
She didn't just.
Wait,
say
hold up.
just because.
No. Actually, now that we're thinking about it, if you're fine, right? You're getting a lot of DMs. Out of all the DMs, you say thank you to every nigga?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm questioning.
You say thank you to every nigga.
Exactly. Like, I'm
You say
questioning.
thank you to every
you
nigga.
can leave
Why?
that on the river type
Why you
shit.
send this nigga thank you and this everybody else left and red?
Exactly.
Like, now I'm kind of like, hold up.
Because a
I
guy.
think that's you reading too far into it though.
Right?
Loki.
No, it's not. The thing is, like a nigga though. The thing is, that niggas may be getting like one, like every 2 weeks.
All right, what's up, y'all? A little bit different of scenery, location. I'm trying to get the best way that y'all can see me. I'm looking extra nice, and y'all about to BM on me in the comments. But yeah, we're a little bit different of a location because the other place, my phone died. Like my phone's charge died. We're in the car. So now we're just gonna cook up in the car conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm tight because my phone stopped recording, not from it dying, from storage. And we had a great, y'all can see there's
Yo,
a
fire
fire convo.
Revolutionary.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's on because we're gonna do it again. Like
Yeah,
it was so
deadass.
good that we could do it again. It was so good. But we're about to cook up for y'all again. I
sure.
believe the last thing y'all heard was me talking about answering DMs and stuff. Basically, the consensus. We had no consensus. We was like, it's like, shit, if they do it, we'll figure it out in the moment. Because really, we didn't come to a final thought of how we would handle it. But now, the question was, I had presented the question, it was, do you think, it was just, what's your take on your girlfriend being your friend, your best friend, right? And what I had said, now I'm not gonna speak as if it was past tense, I'm just gonna say it. I am a supporter of friends to lovers Shout out to the person who said that first. I got that from you. If you know, you know. I'm a supporter of friends to lovers because, again, you see when they're your friend, you see them for who they are with a lot less bias than when you're just talking. Like when you're trying to get, like, you see a person who's valid, you want to like it. You want them to be all these stuff on your list. So you kind of ignore a lot of shit. Like you blind yourself to a lot of stuff. But when they're just your friend, like you just see them for who you are because you're not looking at them like that. You don't really care. You're not judging them, anything like that. So you just see them for who they are, and you really get to know them for real. And there's like a good foundation if you do decide to take that route when you do go from friends to lovers.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Me,
bro, I try not to move in the lenses of lust. I be trying to move in lust. So like, I'm really trying to understand someone and really get a connection before I really get intimate with them. I feel like that's the time I'm on now. So yeah, I feel like friends to lovers it's the most practical to me. It makes the most sense. Yeah. Cause I'm really understanding someone, really seeing them for who they are, rather than just like, oh damn, you feel me? I'm trying to get on that. Like nah, you get me?
I feel you. I feel like I've been saying, like CLB, that certified love boy shit. Like definitely CLB. And like I've had those situations with lust and within love, and it's almost crazy because you can kind of get the best of both worlds. And like I was saying, when you're going into love, when you're going into like not chasing it, more so just kind of riding the tide, seeing where the current takes you. Like bro, that love shit is harder to attain than the lust, because with lust, bro, it's like
everybody be lustful.
Everything's gonna be attained. Everything you're gonna achieve it quicker. The sneaky link gonna come quicker.
You may get it quicker, like, but how quick gonna leave?
Exactly.
I feel like love is more last longer.
It's more bonds and connections. And that was something I was gonna say to you is like bonds and connections are different. Like when you're connected to something, like it's easily attachable. But when you're bonded with something, bro, like sharing a bond with somebody. You don't necessarily...
No! I just cooked that. No, we're getting snaps. We're getting snaps. He just cooked.
Like,
bro, what? I just clocked that. He said when things are connected, they're easy detachable, but when they're bonded,
bro,
oh my god.
Like, bro, like bonds and connections go crazy because, bro, when you're bonded to something, like I have bonds with people that I barely even be speaking to for real.
Really?
But I have connections with people that, you know, sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not there, and it's just like. I value my bonds way more because that's how it is. And to go back into love and lust, it's like lust is connections. You know what I'm saying? It's link, not link. Oh, now you're not even in my life. I would say love is more you're bonded together through.
Let that hand cook a little bit more to the side because you're there you go.
So bond, like when you're bonding, I feel like it's more genuine. It's more like. You know what I'm trying to get at?
So, I see what you're trying to say.
You see what
I'm seeing your views
going.
What you call a connection.
I hope y'all clocked that because that was
like we have two
different
definitions of a connection.
Okay, what's yours?
I think a connection is just like really like understanding someone. It's like really if y'all like connect, y'all just like flowing. The conversation is there. You don't have to think about what you got to say. Y'all, you like understanding one another.
But would you agree that? So let me give you an example. I
feel like lust is more of an attachment.
Lust is more of an attachment.
Yeah.
Based off what? Like, what do you mean?
Because a lot of times you don't really know who you're dealing with. You don't even know this person. You're just attached to them, really.
Okay. And that's just by pleasure and shit like that.
Yeah, by pleasure.
Okay. Because what I was gonna say is I was DJing this event like last week, and I met this Navy SEALs girl. It was like it was a military event. She's from like Sacramento, and we were just like vibing like OD. Like, and we were just like. She's from West Coast, I'm East Coast, and she's been all across the country. And we were just chopping it up, and it was a very like insightful conversation because it was just like, damn, like it inspired me to want to travel a little bit. Like she just got stationed here, and I was just like, damn, you got stationed here, like it's crazy. Crazy. Like, you've been to Seattle, Dallas, now you in Providence. So I was like, damn, but it was an interesting conversation because it was just like I felt like I knew this girl for mad long,
bro.
And then once the event ended, she just left. I left, and we went on our merry way. You know what I'm saying? I was sick.
I went to some Jordan Ward concert. If y'all know who Jordan Ward is, get hip. He's an upcoming artist. He's fire. I don't know the nigga, but I'm just letting you know he's fire. He's fire. So I'm at this concert. I went alone, and I'm just there vibing. So I'm just talking to people next to me. I see one girl. I sparked the conversation with Shorty. Bro, we was just flowing, connecting. We was talking the whole concert. I was like, damn, she's the vibe. Concert ends. I look to my left. Shorty's gone. I'm like, damn, bro.
But like, bro, I seen this Shorty walk to the whip though. I was like,
like that.
Wow, like that's what's up.
No, yeah, no,
what's going on? We just vibe like
Bro, keep in mind, I DJ this event from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah.
That's 12 hours. We watched game 6 of the we watched game 3 of the Celtics and Heat series together. Like, we were just bonding. I was like, and the shit was loving it. I was like, all right.
Damn,
It'd be like
I've never
that.
had something like that.
I was sick. And
That'd be crazy.
what I was saying was the connection is just like, I felt like I knew Shorty from mad long,
Yeah.
but then she dipped. But a girl,
Oh,
like,
okay, I see where you're going from
You know
now.
what I'm saying? It's
And the
like,
bond is
like
more
she was
like-
smooth, but like a bond. I know I'm gonna talk to you again.
Yeah,
we're gonna
okay.
we're gonna keep having
Okay.
these conversations. I'm
I
bonded
definitely
together
see-
with you.
I
you feel
definitely,
me?
I definitely see.
That's how it is for like my close
Okay.
homegirls and stuff.
Nah,
like,
okay.
everything.
That's like, okay.
Yeah.
I felt what he was cooking up.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, now I want to ask another quick question. Do you think are you guys more, not like how you guys are, this is more of how y'all are and how y'all operate. Are y'all more people who like to go after the person you want or let the person that wants you come to you? So you're more like you're taking the person who wants you, or you're going after what you want.
All right, don't get, in both situations, I gotta want the person. You feel me? Because just because you want me, I don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But go after. I end up finding myself in that position a lot. I can't just say like nah, nigga, nah.
They chose me.
Yeah, I'll be fronting. I'll be fronting. However, I feel like you should pursue the person that you want to a certain extent. Don't chase them and like don't really like, you feel me? Don't like if they're running away, like let them run.
That's crazy. Yeah,
you feel me? Pursue them, like, you know, confront them, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
But right now I'm trying to be more of the wave and just let it come to me instead of like searching and seeking for it.
A lot of times you go searching for it, you ain't
never gonna find it for real. Sometimes you gotta let it come to you. live your life and like when it comes, just be ready for it, you know.
I think my biggest problem right now is I'll search for it and I love the search, but then once I find it or once something's coming for me, I'm just like, it's weird because it's just like this ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want.
It's like, bro, I'm like, yo, like, there's a thrill in searching for it.
So back to what we were saying, I feel like, you know how you said like you be feeling for a shorty, then like once you get her, it's like I feel like a lot of times like when it's not authentic, a lot of people be in love with the chase. Then once you get the shorty, it's like, you know,
it's like
I feel like
prize,
the whole time you didn't really like shorty, you just you just like the fact of pursuing it,
right?
You know, like it's like the challenge for real.
That's facts.
So, I feel like sometimes that happens.
Okay. Yeah, me personally, like most of my past situations have been, not including like college, but like most of my past situations have been like I more so accepted the person who's coming to me. Of course I wanted them too. Like I wasn't really going for who I wanted, like really searching for who I wanted. And I feel like majority of that was because I didn't necessarily know what I wanted in a person yet. So that's why I couldn't go for what I really wanted, because I just didn't know. But now I feel like I've built a lot more information on like what I want.
Okay. What do you want?
Okay.
That's a great question. All right,
Okay.
what do you want? What's up?
I forgot about that because that's usually a top question.
What you want?
So after Domsky, we got ambition. That one always comes to head first because that's probably the top one thing. You need ambition.
Ambitious.
Loving and caring. Open-minded was up there.
Big mom.
Active, like
Running.
some sort of
Heavy on the treadmill.
Active.
some sort of active.
Yeah.
Joyful. That was
Happy,
another one.
smile,
Joyful. Sheesh, I haven't went over these in a while.
Happy
Willing
on
to
that.
sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Willing to sacrifice. That's
Cut off a
6.
limb. Like, come on.
Liver type shit.
Kill that goat.
Oh
me stop.
shoot.
Can I go? It's crazy.
Fuck,
that goat's
check.
crazy.
What was the other? Oh, looks. Like you have to be attractive,
Come on.
of course.
That sounds like
Hardworking. That was 8. There's 9. Hardworking. And shit, let me see if I could cook with the last one. Was it motive? It might have been. No, it couldn't have been motivated. That goes with ambitious. Shit, I can't think of the last one, but there was 9. That's
What's
8.
the most important out of all of them?
I think ambition for me.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Or no. Move here. Joyful. I think joyful.
Joyful?
is
So-
joyful or ambitious.
Okay. You get a girl that's joyful and ambitious, but she doesn't have any of those traits.
No, you have to have all 9.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm hit, but like, you find a girl off rip that is joyful and ambitious,
But she doesn't have the other
but
ones?
she doesn't have the other ones.
Then no.
Can you work with that?
No. I'm saying like you have like
You have
those
to.
9 things that I just, or 8
Mandatory.
things. The 9 things that I
But
have,
can you?
those are
Is that
mandatory.
easily attainable?
No, the thing is, I had
That's just like a dream girl.
I had
type
no,
situation?
no, listen. Here,
Okay.
let me cook.
Let you cook.
I had a conversation with my homies one time, right?
So,
My
bro?
homies at BU, right? Huh?
If you're like that, oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a conversation with my homies one time, right? Because again, it's 9 things. You hear 9, that sounds like a lot. It's like, as you say, it sounds like you're looking for your dream girl. Yeah. And then my boys, they asked me, I'm like, do you have all those features? I'm like, yeah, I like all those things that I asked for, I have. They're like, are you perfect? Are you a dream person? I'm like, no. And they're like,
Real.
that's just what you want.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
not a dream
Real,
person.
real.
It's not a perfect person.
I see where you're
it's just
going.
the person that
I see where you're going with it.
want.
I know you asked me this last time. Last time I didn't really have the answers. I just peeped. One thing that's really important to me, you gotta be in touch with your inner child, yo. Yo, know how to smile. Like, for example, let's geek about the little things. Like, if we walk in, we see a butterfly, yo. Shawty, bro, you better be geek. Like, I'm gonna be geek. Like, don't be, like, cause I be like happy over little stupid things. And like, if I'm happy about it and I bring it to you, don't be like, what's up with this nigga, yo?
Right.
Nah, you feel me? You gotta be in touch with your inner child. And you also gotta be there, like, you gotta be like there to comfort. You feel me? That's one thing. Cause like a lot of times, you can't have like no bad vibes at all. Like joy, you gotta be joyful. You gotta be like warm. I can't come to you about something and you like trying to shoot it down. Or, like you gotta be optimistic too. Yeah, optimistic is really one point.
Oh, optimistic.
Optimistic.
That was the 9th one. How could I forget? No.
Optimistic. Bro.
Optimistic,
You mean 10?
I believe, is number
You
1.
going 10 for 10?
10 for 10. What's 10 for 10?
Well, that was the 10th one, right?
Yeah,
No, that was
that's
9th. I had 8. I forgot my 9th.
Okay. Yeah, he did. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you're
said
right,
8.
yeah.
I forgot the 9th. Optimistic was top 3 are optimistic, ambitious, and joyful. And I'm actually adding a 10th one. This is a very important one. God-fearing.
God fearing.
My friends.
I didn't say that earlier, bro. God
God-fearing. That one.
gotta-
And
God did.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
be God-fearing.
'cause-
Even if you're like working
Yeah.
on your, like, you're always working on it.
Yeah.
But you know, even if you're just starting off, that's fine as well. But you just gotta
Yeah.
be.
Cause right now I'm trying to get closer to God. That's one thing I'm really trying to get closer to God, right? So if I'm saying like, yo, let's pray, and you look at me stupid, we can't be together, shorty. Like what?
That's a pass.
We can't. What?
That's a pass.
Yo, it's clip. Like I'm sorry, it's clip. I don't care. Like
Yeah,
it's
like,
clip.
if-
We can't pray. You don't what?
Like, that's crazy.
Are you
Like,
crazy, bro?
Shane, what is that?
We can't pray, bro.
That'd be
What?
crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like I think about that now. I'm like, nah, like that's
Imagine that.
like that.
What?
Yeah.
Because if I'm indulging that, I'm basically like neglecting God.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Yeah, for sure.
So what about you? What do you got? You can give his top 5, 3,
Top
10,
Why didn't-
whatever,
I'm
whatever.
gonna give
Usually
mine after.
5 is usually.
Five's like five
This should
smooth.
just give. No, you give 3.
I gave 3, but like, should I just continue?
You
Yeah,
go.
continue.
You can go.
Okay.
I'll think they can come on.
Looks. I'm not really trying to reiterate everything this nigga says. So like, basically this nigga's looks, honestly. Just go, bro.
Okay.
He's a. I mean, like off the top of my head, not even words. Characteristics, character traits. I like ambitious a lot. I like optimistic a lot. I like. The biggest thing for me is kind. Like that. Kind is my biggest word because, like, I think the best compliment I've ever received is, "Oh, he's so kind." Because like that's just a definition for your whole character. That's your whole like. When you hear somebody. Oh, nice.
Into the music.
Yeah, shout out my man Jim right now. He's going crazy out there. He's going crazy. Astro Morton music.
Would've came back for you. I just needed time.
That's facts.
Caught in the.
What's it called? I don't want to keep my homegirl waiting too much. So I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna do this topic in the next one and I'll be out of here.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like I said, kind is like one of those things that is very important for me because a kind girl leads to like a kind life. I feel like you want to surround yourself with a partner that not matches your same energy, but like talk that rosé.
Yeah, he's cooking
He's
right now.
going
This is
crazy.
what I'm
My fault. He's going crazy
But
outside.
continue.
But like just being kind. I want to be around a kind girl because I think I'm a kind man. So like. It's very pure. Once I know the energy is pure, once I know the root from where everything's coming from,
Bro,
like, damn.
when I just thought about it, right? Bro said he wants a woman that's God fearing. When you're God fearing, you're gonna have all these qualities, really. Once you really get close to God,
Yeah.
you're gonna be kind. You're gonna be you're gonna like that's crazy.
So you be God fearing.
That's all that. Just be God fearing and fine. Just be God fearing and fine. Because right. If you're God fearing, you're gonna be optimistic because you have faith in God.
Yeah.
Everything
Everything
ties
comes
in.
with it.
Everything ties. Yo, snap it up, nigga. What, bro?
Let us cook,
Just
let
be
us
God
cook.
fearing and fine.
You just talking.
Honestly, you don't even gotta be too fine. You don't like. I don't.
Tough
You
shit.
Because I feel like once I have.
Oh,
feelings
you
for
said you could be God fearing and fine. I thought you said be God fearing, you'll be fine. You said and fine.
Yeah, and fine, but like,
Okay.
because I don't want no God fearing roach. Nah, I mean, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy.
yo,
That's crazy.
yo.
That's crazy. That's yo.
Cancel him. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't
Nah.
want a God-fearing roach.
That's crazy.
Wow.
God, please don't do me like that. Nah.
Did he get the Drake line?
That's
Nah,
crazy.
I'm fucking with you.
That's crazy.
Um,
That was actually crazy.
Yeah, I mess with you.
Yeah, but just be God fearing.
Okay.
That was a crazy statement.
Rod Talber, he had a question for us that he didn't ask in the last session that got like messed up. So this is the first time we're actually answering it. So
because we was on the topic of love, I wanted to ask: have y'all been in love before? Have any of y'all really been in love, like real love?
You want to go or me?
You go first.
You go first. They're turning, looking at me. Yeah. I think I say it like this. For what I knew love as at the time, I think I was in love. I feel like I was in love with the person.
Okay.
Say again?
No, keep going.
Okay, with the person that I was in love with. I was in love with them for a while, and like it felt good. Like it felt like real love when I was with them. I never questioned it, anything like that. So again, for what I knew love as, yeah, I think I was in love.
Word. So, if you was to be yourself now, like know what you know now, would you still consider that love?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I think I had been in love at one point. Like I said, I think. Well, now I'm 20. At this point, when I was in love, I would say.
You said what? You said old
I said,
old
That's
That's
an
not
old
25.
Pushing 25.
20 is young as hell.
I'm 19. We're 19.
So-
We're 19.
So I'm 20, and like I fell in love around 17, 18. So
Okay.
that's like 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I know. Somebody
Running
get
back.
him a girl, bruh. Somebody get him.
I respect it though.
I respect it. That's
Yeah.
smooth.
He's really cooking up.
He's in love right now. So what I would say is, I was in love at that age, and like what you just asked him, would you still consider it love me at the age of 20? Yes. Because I knew my intentions going into it. I knew where I was coming from with it.
That's
So
let's get some snaps on that.
Damn.
I knew my
so
intentions
I
going
think it was
into
love,
Damn.
and I have no shame and no doubt that it was, and I'm very appreciative because since it was love for you, it's your first love. It's my first love. I'm appreciative for that experience.
Damn. Now you got me questioning the whole thing. Cause you said because my intentions are going into it. Damn. Maybe cause I used to be like, oh, I thought I was in love, but now that I've grown, I realized I was never loved at the same time. That's why I used to say.
Okay.
Have you
now-
ever been in love?
So it's hard to say because I like I just said, I thought I was in love, but like as look at it now, is that really love? But I think
Are you
because-
questioning it again now?
because y'all what y'all was saying because your
Okay.
intent, my intent was correct.
Okay.
You feel me? I was moving in love when you think about it. So I don't really know but I feel like because I really like got a better relationship with myself and found like a deeper love in myself and with God. Now like it's way different. Like the way I move right now, like I think it's way different.
Yeah,
So,
I think the love. My fault. I think the love could be deeper.
Way
and,
deeper.
like way deep. It should be
Okay.
like the love at 19, 20 years old should be a lot deeper than it was at 17. But that doesn't mean that at the time. That's why I say for what I knew it was.
Yeah. It wasn't
that
That's
moment,
why.
it was
I
love.
feel like love get deeper as you get closer to yourself, as you get closer to God. I think love gets deeper. So maybe I was just saying that because it's not one level of love. Maybe I think I was moving like that. I think I was moving like there was one level of love because I'm at a different level now. I was saying that it wasn't love because it's not to level where
that you think that you know it will be now.
it's like I know it'll be at now. So the whole time I was labeling it as that wasn't love. That was love. Yeah, you right. I was in love before. Hell yeah.
See, we having realizations.
That's
on the
crazy.
pod, man.
Whole time, like yo, people would ask me this. I'll be like, nah, I was never loved. I used to think I was loved, but now that I grew, now that I got closer to God, I realized I was never loved. Whole time, that's love, bro.
Yeah,
There's different levels to it.
This
feel
is
me?
different.
I thought it was like
different
one
levels to
thing.
love.
This is love. Everything under it's not love. Nah, whole time. Okay. Y'all just put me on game for real.
Exactly.
Nah, for real.
Now for the final question. I know he's got somewhere to go. Maybe Rodney does. The final question. I want to end off with this. Answer it. I want to say answer it how you guys please. Maybe if you have a different one from last time, answer it how you please. What is your ultimate goal? The life you've been blessed with.
I'm gonna go first?
Yeah.
All right, let me go first. Okay. Be closer to God. That's one thing. You know. Right now, my goals are, I really want to have a popping clothing brand, and on top of that, I want to be a director. I want to direct movies, short films, music videos, just my creative ideas, creative visions, just put them into life. Whether it's photography, music videos, all that, clothing, everything. I might make furniture. I don't know, like, bro.
He said I might make furniture.
Cardi's type shit.
Bro,
He made the
anything
shit.
for real. So it's like, and honestly, I don't really know because if you asked me last year if I would be like into like modeling and into doing it or the thing I'm trying to do now, I'd be like, nigga, what? So I'm just following God, cause like God be like, he be having you do some random stuff for real. Like, bro, he be having you
Side quest.
Yeah. So I don't really know where my goals may change in a month from now. Like, who knows? So I'm just following God for real. Trying to get closer to God. So that's one thing.
My goals.
I want to be in love too. So that's
Yeah, of course.
have a feeling.
I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror every day and know who I'm looking at. That's my biggest goal.
Know yourself.
Obviously be successful in media wherever that takes me. I'm just gonna follow God's path for me at this point, wherever it is, because I know I bring a lot to offer into this world and just my personality. But I'll end off by saying for myself, I put this on my Instagram the other day. It was like, I want to be remembered for how I treated people and the energy I brought into this world, and not what I did in media, stuff like that. That's cool. It's always gonna be like, oh, he did this. How I treated people is more important than anything, and I just want to continue to be a better person day in and day out.
Damn, fire.
That's the thing. Y'all both had some good ones. Y'all know me. I'm always adding new stuff to the list. Every podcast, I forget what I said last time, or things just get updated. I just have more and more. I'm not gonna say new goals, just more goals added to the list. Today, the one that I was feeling, just thought of it right now, was Kevin Hart. He had listened to a podcast that he had did with Joe Rogan, I believe his name, and he said every opportunity given should be taken seriously, and I think it's just taking all seriously and giving as high percentage, meaning 100%, to every opportunity that I've been given. Like, I've been given so many, even this podcast, right? I was given a studio at my school. A homie had a camera. Great friends who want to be on the podcast. Friends who want to help me. Again, cameraman, he takes time. He's busy. He be doing his own stuff. Takes time out of his day to help me out. So all these opportunities that are being given to me, I want to take them as seriously as possible. That doesn't mean like not have fun on a journey. Of course, make sure I'm good, have fun on a journey, but just take all these opportunities seriously. Even with, again, I mainly think with this podcast, I just finished editing one of them yesterday, and I was just for no reason, I was just pushing it to the side and not doing it. I just started hooping recently, getting my health right again, like getting back in shape, and I wasn't doing it for no reason. And I'm like, man, like, I want to use every opportunity that I'm given to the highest percentage, because there's plenty of people who might want to have what I have and they don't. So I'm gonna use what I do have, and every opportunity given should be taken seriously.
Really,
so
that's real.
That's the ultimate goal for today. But let's get some snaps for everybody's answers today.
Real.
Snaps.
No, I can't snap my left hand hitters. Like, look. But look.
Snaps and cooks. I think we went crazy today. Y'all were on this journey with us. Y'all went from Brown University at a table to
in the
whip
like
with
3
2
times.
different phones. Y'all don't even know how it was for us. We was moving around trying to set up phones and shit.
Yeah,
y'all just see the footage.
If I blow at this phone right now, it's falling over.
Y'all don't even know what we're going through to
Took like 10
record
minutes to
this.
set John up.
But it's fun as shit. It's all worth it. And I always like to say thank you to the guests. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. They're not getting paid. They're not getting 200,000 followers or some shit. It's nothing special that they're getting. They just want to be on it.
Nah, it's gonna be dope, cause in the future when I'm popping, they're gonna find us on YouTube and be like, yo, Rodney at 19.
Exactly. So I'm gonna give you all a chance to shout out yourselves and your socials.
Okay. Digital.jeans and e.u.gene.p and JLA is it JLA.apparel? Damn, hold up. Give me one second. No, after that.
I'll put it in the stuff.
Yeah.
You can find me at Ju1Love on Instagram. More importantly, my production company, Feng Shui Productions, and as well as Feng Shui Saga on Instagram. But you can also find TTN Sports for Toma High School. Do all their media over there. Soon to be Pawtucket Media. So find me on the net, and we'll be alright.
Oh yeah, my fault. JLA.apparel. JAOLAY.apparel. Yeah.
Y'all already know where to find me. Hopefully, if you're not tapped in with the TikTok, go to TikTok if you want shorter, funny ass clips. Go to TikTok, go to the Instagram as well, funny, shorter ass clips. Those should both be down. If you want to listen on Spotify for podcasters, all that. Or if you're hopefully listening on YouTube right now, subscribe, like the video, do all that. But this was another episode of Talking It Out, man.
Nah,
another great one.
This is a good episode.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna watch this back and be like, fire.
Exactly. Again,
Yeah.
I'm your host, Martin Lopes, TD, whatever you want to call me.
I'm your host, Mark.
Yeah. See, I need to explain the TD for him, but I'll catch y'all later, man. Deuces.
Ayo.
Who told you bad man don't dance? Who told you gangsters don't dance? Even with a whip on my hip, I dance.